Carlos, how are you? Thank you for the popcorn. We got it, by the way. It is delicious. Who are the probably the chases in this would be the autos and then the red and rainbow parallels. If you just mean players, there's quite a few chases in the players. Okay. All right. Let's get our boxes out. All we have left are 5 boxes, and then this break is done. I meant to do this all night. It's just been so swamped. First, there was going to be no 100 caser, right? Then they were like, well, maybe we can do 100 caser, but it's going to be practically website pricing. I was like, oh man, I can't pay website pricing. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I got them. I've got 110 cases exactly. So I can do a 10 case auction, and then I can do 250s, you know? So I can do it. It's crazy though. Yeah. Yeah. My staff are already eating it. I'm like, hey, save some for me. It says, from your favorite Royals fan. Yes, 110 exactly. Normally I get 150, you know, gives me room to do other stuff, but at least we'll be able to do the 100 caser, you know, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to open these up and then I'm going to cut, okay, and go from there. All right? So, here we go. And then, so I told Jay Brooks, so he was pretty pumped, you know, because he was worried too. So I am going to do a drinking break tomorrow. I was going to skip this week, but I've just been too stressed out, you know. All right. All right. I only eat the caramel and the cheese anyway, so butter's fine by me. Let Jay Brooks eat the butter. 13-year-old sick again. We were back in the ER today. And they just said, you know, he's just got to fight through it. They didn't give us anything to give him or anything, which was surprising. I gotta turn on this fan. It's hot right here. The Chicago mix. Yeah. Well, it's good anyway. Whatever they call it. Yeah, maybe. They were like, he's just going to have to suffer, basically is what they said. He's back home. My wife took him home. He's back home, went to bed. So as long as he's better by Monday so he can go to school. He's missed 2 weeks from being sick. 2 whole weeks. It's crazy. know this part's probably pretty boring. Yeah, I've pulled 2 autos. The Bowman, and then I pulled the Chase Meadroth. But the Bowman, that one was purple. The Meadroth was refractor. Cyrus, good luck with I can't remember his name now. The Rays player you guys just signed, the center fielder. Why can't I think of his name? Yeah, I mean, everybody's been sick. Well, our kids have been sick. I've got a 4-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 13-year-old, and all 3 of them have been completely laid out. Now, the 9-year-old's fine. 4-year-old has a pretty nasty cough, you know, but Kiermaier, yes, thank you. Good luck with him. Talented, but cocky, alienates people. It's hard to root for him, you know, Kiermaier. I was glad to see him go, I'll be honest with you. I was glad to see him go. He's not a very likable person. But man, is he good in the outfield. I love Ryan Yarbrough. I love Ryan Yarbrough. Yeah, he does steal pop-ups. That's true. He does. And then misses the throw anyway. You know? I know my ability. Shut up. Yes, yeah, pretty much. He's the kind of guy that's been good for a really long time, you know, and knows it. You know, kind of the insufferable guy from middle school and high school and college. Can't do the 50 boxer tonight, but I'm thinking probably tomorrow. And Jay Brooks is going to help. So I talked to him today. He was really bummed out. I was like, dude, I don't know what to do. I mean, I feel like we're going to have to close down. And he was kind of, you know, he was upset about it. I was like, but, you know, I couldn't not tell him. I said, we won't tell my staff until January. You know, I let them get through the holidays. I don't want to stress anybody out. But, you know, I was going to let everybody go. Just me by myself, you know, running some breaks. But I can't afford, you know. Now, we're not making, if we sell every case at website price, we'll break even. We got them for less than website, but only barely. But at least, you know, this way I can pay my staff, I can pay the rent, you know. I'm going to try to get in with Fanatics for the next release, you know, because apparently Fanatics wants me to run them. If they want me to run them, you know, I'm going to ask them to give me cases. So we'll see what happens. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I did it. I did it this afternoon. Well, this evening. I was going through doing something else. Oh, for something for Gardner Motors. And I saw your account. And so I approved it. I got you. Is your guy still there or is he gone? I don't know if he's still gone. Yeah, grab him, buddy. Just post in the thread and say, I want him. Actually, post in the thread and grab like a $20 spot. And it'll be cheaper. right? I think it'll work out. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe the numbers don't work out, but consider it. 110. And they're only jumbo. I didn't get any super jumbo. Blowout didn't have them. They had more jumbos than super jumbos. So I guess maybe Fanatics is selling super jumbos to breakers. Sucks for them because super jumbos suck. But I'd have taken them. You know, I'd have taken anything. You know what I mean? Like, literally, I'd have taken anything. So they were like, all I have is jumbos. And they're like, how many do you want? Do you want 50? You know, because the price is really high. Like, compared to what I normally pay, it's very, very high. But there's a lot of overhead with a 100 caser. There's a lot of staff. There's a lot of sorting, you know, that kind of thing. So, but to be honest with you, I make more money on draft and Bowman. That's how I pay all my bills, you know. That's not going to happen this year. That's not going to happen this year. But whatever. I don't care. I can go without pay for a while and just pay my staff instead. You know what I mean? It'll be all right. Yep, I got you. I only saw it because you had posted on, was it Twitter? You posted your username on Twitter. And I think you were like, how long does it take? So that's how I figured out that it was you. Anyway, glad you got in. I'll try to start the 50 tomorrow. You know, I'll send out payment info. I figure we'll probably fill in the morning, and I'll try to get everybody pay that night if I can. I don't even know if everybody paid for this. I know one person's waiting for an invoice, so you're fine. Don't sweat it. You know, if I haven't sent you the invoice, don't sweat it. I'll send it, I promise. I just swamped today. Oh my gosh. Absolutely swamped. Half of my day I spent in the ER, you know, with the 13-year-old. And then they didn't take his insurance. His insurance is through his mom. He's not mine by blood, so his insurance is through his mom. And it's, you know, children's Medicaid. They didn't take it. It's really frustrating. I don't know. They were like, we can't get it to work. We can't get it to go through. I was like, look, I'll just pay. I don't care, you know. I mean, I'd prefer for the insurance to work, but if it doesn't, it's fine. So I paid with the American Express. But, I mean, anything, you know, to battle his fever. And then they just told me he just has to suffer through it. They're like, he's at the end, you know, he's going to just a day or two and he'll be fine. That's basically what they told me. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I sent you some stuff today, Cyrus. Nothing crazy, but, I mean, a couple autos and then some Blue Jays cards. I added it to your 20 and 50, you know, to make up for that guy. Make up for that guy that wasn't even in the product. So I added some autos and then a bunch of like Blue Jay stuff that I thought you'd like. You know? Come on, dude. Trump trading cards. You know, it is what it is, Cyrus. It is what it is. I mean, I've got good insurance. My wife's got good insurance. But the boys aren't mine by blood. So even though I raised them, like their mom claims them on her taxes, she's got the insurance through the state. So their insurance is free, you know. You know what I mean? But anyway, it just wouldn't go through. I don't know what it was. Whatever it was, I didn't care. I was like, look, I'll pay. I don't care. Just, you know. It wasn't that expensive. A couple $100. But I mean, it wasn't that expensive for going to the ER. They just didn't really do anything. But just seeing him was a couple $100. So it wasn't too bad. I'd have paid anything. I'd have paid thousands. Just, you know, make sure he's okay, you know. Oof. Jeremy, what's up, bud? All right, guys, so we just got to clip these last ones right here, and then we can start the break, all right? Oh, no. That's not cool. That happened to me with homeowner's insurance. That sucked. Now I've got it through the bank, but I tried to get it my own, and it's more expensive. It might have been time of the year that I tried to do it, though. You know? Yeah, I mean, it was the rookie spots for the most part. It was the rookie auto spots, which I added them to the base spots, you know. But it was the big names. We just never hit them. We never hit Julio, Wander. We never hit Bobby Witt. So for those spots, and then a couple others that weren't really expensive. Cyrus had a spot that wasn't even in the product. That kind of thing. So I added a bunch of like Blue Jays autos for him that I had. Okay. All right, Mike. Why is that so blurry? You see that? That was really blurry. All right, let me start the video before I do anything else because that would be crazy, and I did it last night. All right, my friends. So this is the last 5 boxes. You can't really see them, but there's 5 boxes worth of packs right here. I've snipped them so that I can open them. I did it live. It's 2:40 in the morning, and there's 2 dozen people in the chat. So every pack snipped just makes it easier to open. Believe me, it is so much better. It is so much better this way. Trust me. So there's usually, I want to say, 4 or 5 base packs per box that just have no color at all. And then there's usually 19 or 20 color. 4 or 5, probably 5 of the color are numbered. Here's an orange. There's usually 3. Now that's a nice card. There's usually 3 yellow or better in a box. So that might be a yellow, a gold, and an orange. It might be 2 yellow and a gold. You know what I mean? But that's generally how it's been going, with the boxes that I've opened. I will get them working on this right away. They're catching up on some of the breaks. We had a few breaks that we did kind of right there at the end of the 50 caser. And they've been working on the 50 caser, so they didn't really get those out. So those are all going. Jackson Holiday. Those are all going probably tomorrow. Yeah, those will probably ship tomorrow, I would think. It looks like it. Worst case scenario, they'll ship Monday, but I'm pretty sure they're going to ship them all tomorrow. Including the one I did yesterday, by the way. That one looks like it's ready to go, too. Ben Joyce. So, yeah, good times. Here is a yellow Colton Cowser. That's a nice card. So we've got 1 orange and 1 yellow out of this first half of this box. Sky blue, Victor Acosta. I'm looking for Elijah Green. That's the guy I don't... I can find the base packs, but I don't. You see how I split the boxes up, half here, that kind of thing. Just they do run together, though. I know that the base packs usually run together. There's usually 2 and 2, so it might be like the 4 bottom packs again. Remember, it was the 4 bottom packs, so it was really easy to tell where they were. That's could be where they are again, but I don't know just because I'm trying not to. But I mean, it's pretty colorful. I wish we had more time. If this had come out a month ago, of course, Bowman Chrome came out a couple weeks ago, so that wouldn't work. But if there was a month lead between this and draft, this would be a better product. But since draft is coming out in like 6 days or something, it's not as good, because there's not going to be as much time. It is whatever, but. Jason Churito. So here's your base. Drew Baker. That's good. Here comes a yellow. Comes a yellow. George Valera. George Valera. 51 out of 75 on the Valera. I want to say I've seen him, but maybe not. Because I remember trying to pronounce his name, but that might have been in the breaks. You know, I did 4 breaks with this, and that could have been where they were. You know, Sonny DiChiara. Austin Hendrick. I can't tell you how excited I was when Blowout called me. They told me that so I told you guys that they had a call. They had a call with Topps, and they were supposed to see if they could get me some cases. Well, Topps ended up canceling that phone call, so they never got it. So I was like, I really need cases, and they're like, you know, what do you want? And I was like, I want 75 and 75. And they were like, we don't even have 75 super jumbos. I was like, okay. Okay, what about jumbos? I like jumbos better. So that's what we ended up working out. Jumbos. All jumbos, nothing else. I'll take it, you know. I'll take it. Yeah, I want to say I have. Noah Schultz. I don't know. You want me to look for him? Pretty sure. Now you got me wondering, but I want to say yes. Thought your mom was a nurse. Oh, no, she's a teacher, right? Yeah. Cole Young. Here is an orange. Roberto Campos. Orange. We haven't hit a red yet, just 2 oranges, so I'd like to hit a red and maybe a rainbow 1 of 1. That would be nice. We also should get another auto. I would like that. Another Cowser. That's crazy because we just hit a yellow. Now we've got a gold. So the Colton Cowser spot's done well. Ryan Reckley. Colson Montgomery. So I'm trying to sell out the 50 boxer so that I can put up the 10 box auction, 10 case auction. It has to be 10 cases because I only have 110, so that's the only way I can do, you know, a 100 caser and a 10 caser. Alex McFarlane. That's 275. Trey Lipscomb. Juan Bin Cho. Yiddy Cappy. Sean McLean. Dodgers. Jordan Beck. Jordan Sprinkle. All right. Clark Elliott. Here is a yellow Jack Brannigan. Cool looking card. Leonardo Balcazar. Jet Williams. Yes, exactly. We'll do a 10 case player auction, which will start tomorrow night. That'll probably go, what do you think, Saturday night? I think that's how I'll have to do it. And it'll end Saturday night. Then based on that, on Sunday, I'll make 2 50s. So that's how it's going to have to be, you know. Colton Cowser, that's his 3rd color, Colton Cowser. Jonathan Mejia. That's cool. Here is a yellow Daniel Cueva. Daniel Cueva yellow. Release day is supposed to be the 21st. I heard it got pushed to the 31st, but I haven't seen that anywhere. It might be one of those situations where like Hobby comes out the 21st and then Super Jumbo comes out later. Yes, the auction will be different. Right now, we're just doing a 50 boxer of this. This is first edition. See? Where it's just paper. What we're talking about is the actual product. And it won't be paper, it'll be chrome. There'll be some paper, but mostly it'll be chrome. Mason Barnett. Cesar Preto. Nazir Mule. Adam Mazur. James Triantos. And this will be 2.5 boxes done with this pack right here. Jacob Melton. All right, we're halfway through. Jacob Melton, back-to-back Meltons. Pedro Pineda. Logan Tanner. I don't think you could even do it until like February, right? Because, well, I guess if you're not waiting on paperwork. I want to say that a lot of paperwork doesn't even come in until February. All right, 13-year-old sleeping. He's got a humidifier in there now. Kevin Parada. You think they left Noah Schultz off the print? You're killing me. Noah Schultz. I knew I'd seen him. Dylan Beavers. I want to say I've seen color, but that might have been in those 4 breaks we did, you know? Might have. Elijah Green, where is your color? That's what I want to know. Denzer Guzman, that is a gold foil. Denzer Guzman. Oh yeah, my taxes are due March 15th. So I definitely got to have mine done. I took more money out of the business this year too. I sold a lot of stuff I had on the shelf, you know, that I didn't owe anything on, so it's not profit, but it was pure money I could put in my pocket anyway. You know? So I made more money this year. I got to do the rock boxes. I promised to do those today, but I couldn't because I was in the ER. I figured people wouldn't be mad at me since, you know, I was in the ER. So Brian Acuna. Mikey Romero. Simone Wan. They won. Yeah. Morabel. Marcelo. Jack Brannigan. Yeah, I have to have all of my documentation to my employees by the end of January. Termar Johnson, that's a nice card. Termar Johnson. Sal Stewart. This corner at the bottom, it's not a perfect corner on Termar Johnson. That's probably the first damage I've seen on a foil. It's slight, but you know, they really did a good job of protecting the foils this year. I've had a couple base cards I've tossed just because they were damaged, but overall, it's been a really good product for condition, you know. Quality control on light has been really good. It's a different company. So the company that does Jonathan Cannon, the company that does the actual product that's coming out next week, I expect to have the same condition issues we had in Chrome, you know. At least I wouldn't be surprised. Dylan Beavers to 25. You know, if we had similar condition issues. Pedro Pineda. Oh yeah, way better than the last card in the pack. It's insane. Walter Ford. Hey, now that's a monster. Oh my gosh, you guys. What the hell? Jace Young, 30 out of 50 gold refractor auto. That is a monster. Oh my goodness, what a hit. Wow, 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 wow. Whew. Look at this monster we just pulled out of a pack live. 3 a.m. in the morning, hitting beasts. Look at this. Jace Young, gold refractor, first edition auto. Dang. Sorry, guys. Got to get my quota up. That is a beast of a hit. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta go grab a one touch. I don't have any more. I don't have any more in this room. Hold on, I'll be right back. That's a huge hit. Holy cow. No, but they're first. So yes. But after draft comes out, not really. Oh yeah, way less than 5. There might be 1 gold of each guy, you know? Well, congrats to him. He's got a nice little auto too. 44. All right. Anyway, crazy good hit. So that's 3 autos. That's more than we were supposed to hit. Man, oh man. It's exciting. It's a nice Dylan Beavers color match too. 13 out of 25. One second. Let me get my video up and running. And that's a great looking card. Okay, I'm back. Jason Dominguez looking like a monster. That's why they call him the Martian. Computers. They want computers this year. Adele Amador. I bought the 13-year-old a gaming computer. It's not here yet, but it's on the way, which is fine because he's sick anyway. Cutter Coffee, because he's going to start streaming, you know? Felix Valario, 47 out of 50. Gold foil. Last year it was PlayStation. This year it's Adele Amador. It's gaming computers. I didn't buy the 9-year-old one. He still throws controllers, you know. Alan Cerda. So he's gotta mature a little bit before I'm gonna spend all that money on a gaming computer. He's mad, but I'm like, you're the one that threw the controller and broke my monitor, so I don't want to hear about it. Yep. I'm going to start spamming him once we get up and running. I need to get him to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours so that I can monetize his account. Because he wants to go to this high school, not next year, but the year after. And it's expensive, so I told him he's got to help pay for it. He wants to go to this private Catholic high school. Not because he's Catholic, he's not. All his friends are going to go there. So I told him it's really expensive. You're going to have to help. He's like, okay. So I didn't get my first computer until I went to college, Dalton Rushing. And it wasn't even a computer, it was a word processor. It was a Brother word processor. That's what I didn't get a computer. I really liked it though. I didn't get on the internet until like junior year, maybe senior year of college. Ryan Cermak. Ryan Cermak. Sorry. Anthony Hall. I'm going to be spamming the heck out of I got to learn how to make shorts for video games. I know people do it. I just don't know how. So I got to figure that out. It's got to be a class, a tutorial, something. How to make good shorts. I mean, mine are simple because they're baseball cards, so it's really easy. You know what I mean? There's no real struggle. Lamar King. Plus, I have a lot of content I can go back and cut shorts out of, which is nice. But for him, I see a lot of video game shorts. I have no idea how they do it. You know, I thought it all had to be on your phone. So how are they doing it? I don't know. Maybe they're doing it the same way I was doing it, cutting it from a stream. That could be. I guess that would make sense, right? And I don't know how to make them quality either. I tried to put like text on mine, and it was like all bunched up, and it looked terrible. I was like, "Why? How do people do this?" Yes, I do. I need influencer school just so I can do YouTube shorts. Bro, if I can get him to be successful, I'll retire from this and just be his manager, you know? 20%. I told him he's got to give me 20% for being his manager. He's got to give his mom 20%, otherwise she'll just let her give 20%. He's got to put 20% in his savings. He's got to put 20% towards his taxes, which they won't be 20%, but he doesn't know that. Simone won, so, you know, he'll have a little bonus. And then he can have 20%. That's what I told him. That's how it's going to work. Owen Murphy. William Bergola. Yeah, I don't know. Robert Moore. I mean, he does TikToks, but they're not very good. So I don't know how he does it. He doesn't do good TikToks, that's for sure. Jay Allen. Hire a millennial. J.R. Ritchie. Cole Phillips. Dylan Ray. So we end up with 3 autos and 3 reds. No 1 of 1. At least, not yet anyway. J.R. Ritchie again. Samuel Munoz. Elijah Green, we finally did it. What? It took us till the last box to hit Elijah Green parallel. Hey, I'm happy we did it, though. And it's a blue instead of, just a sky blue or whatever. Bro, that took forever. Yeah, I don't have the app either, but the boys be watching. They're on TikTok constantly. They'll be on TikTok and playing a video game on the computer or the PlayStation at the same time. They're insane. Very happy we hit Elijah Green. I was concerned that we weren't gonna. All right, just a few packs left, and then this break is done. This won't ship tomorrow, but this will ship Monday or Tuesday, I would think. Jackson Cox. Errol Vera. Jackson Cheerio. Khalil Watson. Robert Hassel. All right, my friends. We basically filled a 5-wide with base. Man, that Jace Young, though, that's crazy. What a hit. All right, my friends, here is a recap of the last 5. We do have Jackson Cox, Errol Vera, Jackson Cheerio, Khalil Watson, Robert Hassel, J.R. Ritchie, Cole Phillips, Dylan Ray, J.R. Ritchie, Samuel Munoz, Elijah Green, Alexis Hernandez, Kyle Manzardo, Simone Juan, Owen Murphy, William Bergola, Robert Moore, Dalton Rushing, Ryan Cermak, Anthony Hall, Henry Bolte, Lamar King, Jason Dominguez, Adel Amador, Cutter Coffee, Felix Villario, Adel Amador, Alan Cerda, Termar Johnson, that's another nice card, Sal Stewart, Willie Vasquez, Jonathan Cannon, Dylan Beavers, little color match, Pedro Pineda, Walter Ford, Brian Acuna, Mickey Romero, Simone Juan, Jason Morabel, Marcelo Meyer, Jack Brannigan, Pedro Pineda, Logan Tanner, Mason Wynn, Kevin Parada, Dylan Beavers, Denzer Guzman, Jacob Melton, Mason Barnett, Cesar Preto, and Azir Muley. Then we have Adam Majur, James Triantos, Jacob Melton, Clark Elliott, Jack Brannigan, Leonardo Balcazar, Jet Williams, Marcelo, Mikel Hernandez, Colton Cowser, Jonathan Mejia, Daniel Cueva, Marco Luciano, Carson Milbrandt, Cole Young, Roberto Campos, Colton Cowser, Ryan Reckley, Colson Montgomery, Kenya Huggins, Alex McFarlane, Trey Lipscomb, Wanbin Cho, Yiddy Cappy, Sean McLean, Jordan Beck, Jordan Sprinkle, Jason Churito, Drew Baker, George Valera, John Kasavich. I don't know. This one's tough too. Sonny D. Chiara, Austin Hendrick, Andrew Pintar, Eddie Leonard, Noel, Justin Boyd, Jet Williams. That's a nice Jet Williams. That's a nice card. William Bergola, Cade Horton, Jackson Holiday, Ben Joyce, Colton Cowser, Victor Acosta, Michael Kennedy. And that's it, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Then we got this monster right here. So congratulations, that spot. That spot killed it. Absolutely killed it. All right, guys, thank you very much. The 50 caser, I should have that finished and ready to be paid tomorrow. Maybe we can start tomorrow night. We get the payments in. You guys have been great. I really appreciate it. Sorry we started so late, but man, what a break. All right, talk to you later. See you tomorrow. Drink a break. Gonna drink. Good night. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell for notifications. If you enjoyed what you watched, smash the like button. And if you're looking for a great group break, remember.
He's been breaking for 10 years straight. Who knows what he'll pull today? Cheap fun breaks is the big league way.
This has been a production of CFB TV.